Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. We are from Group 5. We will present our material about biological control of brown plant toppers in rice. But before we start, let me introduce my group. Next. They are Dila Islami Salsabila, study number 102, Putrastia Dharma, study number 109, Anifa Salsabila, study number 114, and the last Aditama Satyagraha, starter number 124. The table of content, number 1 is introduction, number 2 classification, number 3 life cycle, number 4 biological control. Next. The first is introduction. Rice is a food crop that produces rice, which is an important source of carbohydrate to meet the food needs of most Indonesian people as a staple food. Rice which is very susceptible to pest and disease causes product damage and crop failure, so that rice productivity decreases. A common effort that is often done by farmers in Indonesia is to use pesticides intensively with high dose, which can cause damage to crops and the environment. Excessive use of pesticides will result in biological explosion and disruption of the natural balance with various other negative consequences. So we need control that does not damage the environment with biological control. Example of pests that attack rice plant are plant toppers. Next.
Okay, next is classification brown plant topper. Brown plant toppers are brown plant sap-sucking insect, a body length 2 until 4.4 mm. Adult insects have two forms, namely short wing or Brachyptera and long wing Macroptera. For the classification of brown plant topper, namely kingdom Animalia, phylum Arthropoda, class Insecta, ordo Homoptera, family Dipacida, genus Nila parvata, and species Nila parvata Luckenstahl. Next is brown plant topper life cycle. Brown plant topper reproduce sexually. Their life cycle is relatively short. The female brown plant topper, after mating, will start laying eggs in just a few days. One female brown plant topper imago can lay as many as 100 until 200 eggs. This egg will hatch after 7 until 10 days, and hatching usually takes place in the morning. After hatching, the eggs will become nymphs. The nymphs period ranges from 12 until 15 days. Brown plant toppers nymph consists of 5 instars before finally become adult. Nymph 1 has a lifespan of 1 until 4 days. Nymph 2 for 1 until 4 days. Nymph 3 for 1 until 2 days. Nymph 4 for 2 until 3 days, and nymph 5 for 2 until 4 days. After nymph 5, the brown plant topper will become an adult. The lifespan of an adult insect is 18 until 28 days. In the tropics, one generation brown plant topper lasts about a month. Next. Brown plant topper attack occur on rice plants that have matured but have not yet entered the harvest period. If young rice plants are attacked, growth will be stunned so that the plants remain stunned and the leaves will turn yellow, dry up, and die. At first, the symptoms of hopper burn appear at the tips of the leaves that look yellow and then expand to all parts of the leaf of the plant's leaf and stem. Brown plant topper attack can cause damage such as burn and total death in rice plant as a result of loss of plant fluid that are sucked from xylem and bloom tissues. Petak and Khan, 1994. Next.
Okay, the next is biological control of brown plant hoppers. Control of plant hoppers can be done in several ways, including first is the use of the fungus Bavaria bassiana, the use refugia plant, and the use predator and planting resistant varieties. The first is the use of the fungus Bavaria bassiana as a biological control. One of the pathogen developed for the control of brown plant hopper is the fungus Bavaria bassiana, which can be used as an environmentally friendly biopesticide because it does not produce harmful residues and does not cause pest resistance and surgens. The effectiveness of Bavaria bassiana culture against brown plant hoppers reached 40%. Besides being able to control brown plant hoppers, this fungus can also be used to control bugs. The application of Bavaria bassiana caused the mortality of the brown plant hoppers, thereby reducing the population of the brown plant hoppers. Decreasing pest population will reduce attack on rice plants. Next is using refugia plant. Refugia is an area of the ground with several types of plants that can provide shelter, food source, and other resources for natural enemies such as predator and parasitoid. Refugia plants can be used as insect attractant with our natural enemy of pests as a source of nectar and pollen for natural enemy of rice pests such as predator and parasitoid. Wild plants that grow around the plantation not only serve as a shelter and refuge for natural enemy when environmental conditions are not suitable, but also provide alternative host and additional food for parasitoid imago such as pollen and nectar. Okay, next.
Next, the predators. Many types of predator prey on plant hoppers, but only a few have a potential to reduce plant hopper population, including Dichosa pseudonulata, Paederus sp, Opionea sp, Coccinella sp, and Citorhinus vividipennis argus sp. Is the dominant parasitoid leafhopper egg parasitoid found. Pest control by utilizing natural enemies, parasitoid and predator is a relative more profitable because it is safe for plant product and environment non-target bodies and is readily available in nature. Next. The last one is we can use resistant varieties. Resistant varieties with various sorts of resistant genes can be an alternative to crop rotation to reduce brown plant hopper attack. The Agricultural Research and Development Agency has released several new high-yielding varieties of brown plant hopper resistant rice, including Impari 18, Impari 19, Impari 31, Impari 33, Impari 34 Kopi Agritan, and Impari 35 Kopi Agritan. Okay, so this is the end of our presentation. If you guys have a question, you can give to us on Spada forum or WhatsApp group. Thank you.